if you could, to walk us through what happened in that room when you and a bunch of other free market activists wanted to debate supply management. I wasn't allowed in the room because I was banned from the conference, probably because I too don't support supply management. But why don't you walk us through a little bit about what happened? Because I think there's a lot of misinformation floating around out there.
Okay, so there was 3 separate breakout sessions that dealt with 3 topics. Like one was social policy, and ours was more like economic and trade stuff. And the other 2 rooms finished with time to spare. Our room, each room had about 26 policies. I think one room had 24. Ours had 26. And we started 30 minutes late. And then there was filibustering the entire session by MPs and by staffers. It wasn't even really supply. I think there was maybe a guy I knew who was a dairy farmer filibustering, but other than that, it was MPs and staffers filibustering. And then when we called them out for it, their accusations were that we were also wasting time because we went up and called a couple procedural votes to get supply management moved up. We failed every time. The chair never recognized that as a legitimate vote to ask for. And then they told us we should have been better organized. But there were other policies that got debated and passed at the plenary, that passed in the policy book, that were lower than supply management on the list. Like there were 72 policies that made the floor. We were 56. We had the 56 most votes from the Ideas Lab, which is where all the EDAs vote to choose which policies make the floor. And there was policies there was one policy that was 61st that passed. So that argument is just total bunk, in my opinion.
Okay, I just want to stop you for a second. So it was MPs and their staffers who were organizing against the party's own grassroots in that room. Oh, that is something you'd expect from the Liberal Party of Canada, you know?
It's fraudulent because they tell us what a grassroots party they are, yet they do this. Like if this is the way they want to act, that's fine. It's basically a private organization, but don't sell us a bag of goods and then do something else. Like in the real world, that's considered fraud.
Yeah.
And then they tell us it's just politics.
Did you know that we have our own Rebel Media mobile app? It's on the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Download it, give it a whirl, and help us get around internet censorship wherever you go.